Hey guys, we finally got the campaign details for Global. Let's go. Yes, now we know what is happening during this celebration because we didn't know before. So in this video, we're just going to be going through the campaign details for Global. I guess I'll do a Dragonstone approximation, not that it really matters, but yeah, figured I would eventually get this video out there, so let's do it. Why did they even explain what took these bozos so long to do this? Let me see. We go to news, others. They talk about passive skill. They talk about long maintenance, incorrect description in the announcement. No, they're just acting like it was always there. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, wait, it even has the it has the release time. Did they retroactively just pretend like it was there the whole time? I'm just checking my in-game, like I'm looking in-game right now. I want to see what the timestamp is in-game. Yep, 12:13. These clowns. Dude, in the actual game, it shows the same thing. It happened at reset, even though it very obviously didn't. So shout out to Dokkan for, being a bunch of dummies. We love them anyway. Let's take a look here. So upon first login, we get presents, including a wallpaper, Adventure in the Northernlands, treasure items, select Dragonstone 2, and character slot. So that was a big dub. We got 40, I think, character space. That was cool. New SSR, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Trunks, who can be Dokkan Wiki and LR, will show up in the Divine Dragon Carnival. Are you guys going to be summoning for that? This character will only appear in summon events that have the word Carnival in their names. I think that's because they're a Carnival LR. Plus, one extra Elder Kai can be recruited by performing a multi-summon. Now, when it comes to the summons, there is a summon discount once. So for those of you who feel tempted to summon because it's double rates, you could do one multi if you want. It's 40 stones. You get one Elder Kai and you get 10 units. So if you want to do that, you can, but some of you probably still won't. A new challenge event where the enemy differs depending on your actions in battle. An event of extreme difficulty, inevitable showdown, extra missions, and other events will also be available. If you guys haven't already done so, check out all the videos that I dropped. I did a video covering essentially everything in the extra difficult missions, in the intensifying fights new challenge event, all that stuff I got you guys covered. Dropped it all yesterday, so make sure you guys subscribe and check out all those videos. So we've got the wintertime login bonus here. So this is going to be going on from the 13th until the 2nd of January. So this is going to be not only for part 1 but for part 2. So the holiday celebration is going to be happening during all of this, and then when this concludes, we would jump into the New Year's celebration, whatever that may be. I just dropped a video talking about the V-Jump stuff for JP. Will it be joint? We don't know, but we'll obviously have to wait and see. Frosty Time Winter Dokkan Special Missions. So this is going to be going on until January 2nd as well. We've got the extra missions for the Android 13 Red Zone, only available until the 27th of December. So you have essentially less than 2 weeks to complete those missions. Definitely check out my videos for that one. Some of these can be tough for newer players, less experienced players who don't have as many units. So if you are struggling to get these done, you only have until the 27th. So we'll try to do a couple versions of these different missions on live streams because that might help people who are struggling. So I'll try to do that. Divine Dragon Carnival banner. So we have the Goku, the Super Saiyan trio. We have the Goku, Hachiyak Goku, and then we have the Super Buu. JP got the Carnival Omega Shenron in replacement of the Super Buu. Global doesn't have that. We still don't have the event associated with the Carnival Omega Shenron, so you could consider that a shaft for Global. You could also consider it a dub for Global because GT bosses is kind of duty. So let's say you get Carnival Omega. Great. What are you going to do with them? What team are you going to run them on? The only reason why we want Carnival Omega, I think I speak for a lot of people, not everybody, but I think the main reason why we want Carnival Omega is for the content associated with it, not necessarily the unit itself, because GT bosses is just not good right now. So we got the Carnival Divine Dragon ticket. We got the Divine Dragon banner itself. The ticket, you can, for $4, you get one 5-unit multi with the tickets. For $33, you can buy 25 additional tickets, and you can do that twice. So if you spend $70 US, whatever that translates to in your currency, you could buy yourself 11 multis of 5 units each on double rates. Now, during my live stream, a lot of people were actually getting what they needed on that first 5-unit multi. So if you are somebody who moderately spends on the game or interested in trying, you could make a case for the $4 one, just the first one. But the second one, I don't know about that one. That's really only for whale stuff. Then we've got these Dragonstone sales. So if you want to get that special select stone, the blue one, you have to buy the 100 Dragonstone pack. I already talked about this in my video previously. So if you guys want to find out which units to choose from, which ones according to me are the best ones, definitely check out that video. I go over the free-to-play redstone and the pay-to-play blue stones, so check that out. Then we've got the mysterious Elder Kai ritual summons. This goes until December 31st at 10:30. So another interesting date here. So we've got December 31st, 10:30. What is December 31st actually? December 31st is going to be a Sunday night. Okay. And then we've got the logins ending on January 2nd, right before reset. A couple of dates to take note of. Ooh, we got the bumper crop joyous lettuce harvesting. So we got the RNG login for happening. It's going to be happening for 9 days, starting from December 17th at reset until December 26th, 3:59, right before reset. This is, I don't know what this date could imply because the holiday festivities should be starting before this. So I don't know what this is. I mean, it's just 9 days. Sure. Intensifying fights. So the new event is permanently available starting from the start of this celebration. And I would imagine that with only 2 stages existing right now, and with all of these characters on the promo art, there's got to be more stuff coming eventually. So anytime we get a celebration pertaining to one of these units, we will probably get an intensifying fights stage. Then again, we had the collection of epic battles attempt to do something similar, and it never really amounted to anything. How many stages do we have for that now? Collection of epic battles. I mean, granted, they kind of boxed themselves into a corner with that one because it only applies to like full-on sagas. But the rate that they update this is sinfully slow. So the first one that we got 2 years ago, when we have the Planet Namek saga, it was level 1, level 2, good guys versus bad guys. Then we had level 3 and 4, which was good guys versus bad guys for Android Cell saga. That's all that we've had. And the second iteration of that dropped. When was that? I don't know when that was. I forgot when this dropped. If you guys... Oh wait, you know what? Let's look at the release date for this. When did this come out? It doesn't say. Whatever. So we've only had two iterations of that in terms of the sagas. They would have to do more for this. Obviously, when we have a major celebration involving a saga, then they could. So, you know, it will the intensifying fights stage kind of fall into that same curse as the collection of epic battles? We'll have to wait and see. But still, I like it. Like, I think it's a cool premise. They just have to do more with it. I still don't know. You know, I have to go check the comments if one of you guys answered the question. The conditions to have the different scenarios in this fight, I don't actually remember what those are. And we have the support memory boost. I didn't do a video for this one, but it's, you know, pretty standard with every support memory boost. You run through the event with your free-to-play units. You complete the missions using whatever categories they ask of you. Do it with no items, within a certain amount of turns, and you're done. But I will say that for this one in particular, it is a very good support memory, especially for the red zone missions for the Android 13. If you guys have seen my video where I clear this in 3 turns, meaning you have to OTK every single round, the support memory came in super clutch, and that is obtainable from this. The Vegeta support memory is fantastic for that. So make sure you guys get that done. It's pretty easy to do. Extreme Super Battle Road, the Majin Power one, I didn't do a video for that one either, but this is also available. So we are now 3 stages away from completing the final LR EZA from the Super Battle Roads. Because I believe after the LR Trunks, there has not been another one since we've then transitioned to support memories. That we're kind of saying goodbye to an era there, but we're not quite there yet, so finish that one. Then we got all of these events that are available daily, obviously because you need them all to awaken the new LR Super Saiyan Trio. We've also got the Super Strike event, that's also needed. We've also got some other Super Strike events here, so pick them all up. These will help you for the, I believe these are available because of the support memory boost. That's why these are around. And then we've got all of these different story events and Extreme Z areas that are going to be around until January 2nd. So I talked about this on the previous video. Global and JP have differing times for these events when they're leaving. This could imply that Global and JP are going to be kind of separating in terms of their, you know, upcoming celebrations. We don't know for sure yet. There's obviously a strong case against full synchro right now, or at least another joint celebration, but you never know with these guys. So I just want to make you guys aware of it. January 2nd is when all this stuff goes away. If you haven't done this, I would recommend, I mean, obviously if you're a new player, do everything. But if you are a veteran Dokkaner who hasn't done this, you should do this. Farm out an extra copy of this. Not that it's going to matter ultimately if you don't do it, but eventually when we do get the Carnival Omega Shenron celebration, this free-to-play Vegeta will get his EZA. He's got giant ears. He's got like Dumbo ears. So yeah, make sure you guys farm out an extra SA5 for this guy. If you don't, not a big deal. You get it whenever the celebration starts. All of these easy areas are going away January 2nd. Prime Battle is available until January 2nd. This is also because of the support memory boost. This guy is a great leader skill to use for the missions for that. And then we've got Peton Battle. So that is essentially what the global celebration is all about. In terms of summarizing how many stones we get, I don't really need, I mean, I guess I'll do it. We got 8 stones right here. We got, what is it, like 5 stones from this one? Actually, let me do a quick approximation. I'll be right back. All right, so I went through and I did the due diligence, and we are going to be getting a little over 100 dragon stones. So we'll start from the bottom here, going up. 8 dragon stones from Extreme Super Battle Road, 5 from Support Memory Boost. We're getting 30 plus the 2 stages that you complete, so 32 from this. This is kind of an RNG thing, so I can't really speak to this one. That's the random login. Then we've got the extra missions. Surprisingly, as tough as these challenges are, the payout isn't as fruitful as I was hoping for. We're only getting 3 dragon stones and a couple of like purple link skill orbs. I was hoping for a little bit more because the missions themselves are really cool, but the payout is a little bit lackluster. 3 from that. We're getting 12 dragon stones from this and the super training missions that we have on global, like random super strike units getting leveled up and whatnot. So 10 from the special missions, 2 from those, so 12 total across the missions. And then we're getting 20 dragon stones from this. Actually, let me make sure. Pretty sure it amounts to about 20. 20 dragon stones for the login, and then you just basically multiply that by 2 when you consider the daily like missions. Yeah, 20 dragon stones. So just times 2, so 40. So with all of those combined, we are getting 134 dragon stones. Now the reason why it's 134 and not 100, because 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 32, 45, 45 plus 3, 48, 48 plus 12, 60, 60 plus 40 is 100. Why are we getting an extra 34? Don't forget that while it doesn't show in the campaign details itself, I think some people are probably concerned about this. We are going to be getting the Android 13 EZA because it shows in the data download that these units are timestamped for a December 19th release. So Global and JP will still be getting all of these EZAs at the same time. JP is getting their World Tournament. In fact, I think they are in it right now. But Global will be getting these EZA units alongside JP next week. So when next week rolls around, they will include that either retroactively into this campaign. Maybe these clowns forgot to add it now, or maybe they're going to add it with the holiday celebration that should also be coming up for Global. Because you might have noticed in your missions, you are also earning these rainbow tickets, right? These ton of thanks tickets, but you can't spend it on anything. It's because we are going to be jumping into a holiday celebration, which is essentially the JP Tanabata equivalent. And maybe when they announce that, they will also give us the Android 18. I think on JP, they have the announcements for the Android 18 EZA in their campaign details. Let me actually take a look at this because I didn't actually look through for them what their celebration. Actually, in fact, I could have just done a video looking at theirs, right? Unless there's some major differences. So for their celebration, they got, I mean, the assets are different. So they got the login, they got the special missions, the extra missions for Android 13, select dragon stones, same banner. Yeah, Carnival Omega instead of Super Boo. Super Boo's good though. Don't think like Super Boo's bad. Super Boo is pretty good. Just not like on the most relevant teams right now. 21, intensifying fights. I gotta say the logo for the JP version is so much cooler than Global. It says rising tension or rising fight. It's so cool. Support memory boost, intensifying fights, all of the different events that are available. Do they not have the EZA in their details? Oh, they got all the World Tournament stuff. Then, oh, they don't even have it. So yeah, even JP doesn't have the Android 13 in their campaign details. So global players, don't feel alarmed. It will be coming up for both versions because it is in the data download. We have the timestamps, so all of it is coming up. But yeah, little over 100 dragon stones headed your way for just this celebration. Keep in mind the Tanabata equivalent, the holiday celebration, will be coming up soon, and there will also be things to obtain from that. So sit tight. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let in the comments if you did end up summoning for the Carnival LR Super Saiyan Trio. How did your summons go? What are your thoughts on the celebration overall? Are you hoping for more stuff in the second half? What do you think is going to be happening for the New Year's celebration? If you have any thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when I see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.